So when you get an air gun, normally people just go buy a hand pump, and then that starts getting tiring if you have a rifle that fills to 3,000 psi or more. So that happened to me. I decided I don't like the hand pump anymore, and I went looking for compressors. So I'm looking for compressors. I'm looking for basically kind of the 300 range. And then I buy this. This is the Vevor compressor, 4,500 psi compressor. This is their most expensive unit. So I looked at a lot of reviews. A lot of people said, oh, it works great, it's working flawlessly. A bunch of YouTube videos said it, and then you would scroll down and you'd see my brother had this unit for 3 months or something, or it stopped working after 3 months, 5 months, or like half a year or something. So I'm like, okay, and I ignore those, and I'm looking at all these other reviews like on their website, and they're all 5 stars. So I go and buy it, and it worked fine for 5 months. 5 months, like everybody said. Worked fine and everything until it didn't. I started noticing something. It started pumping slower. So then I kind of ignored it. And then I was at my grandma's farm, and then I heard a pop, and it stopped working. This thing snapped. So what this thing is there's a big gear, a small gear, which is the smaller gear, and then there's a circle thing, and the circle thing goes like this, and then it pumps it like that. So this thing spins and then pumps it or whatever. So that thing snapped. I contacted Vevor, and I said this is broke, everything else is fine. And then I asked also if I could send it to them, and they said no, they don't want it, or they ignored me actually. So I hit the part in there, they sent me this part, I fixed it, and then it worked for like 3 times, and then it started leaking. So the pump mechanism works, but it started leaking. So I take it apart, and I look at all the O-rings inside the pumping mechanism. It's fine, all of them are fine, but I could still hear the leak and stuff. And I even replaced some of the O-rings, thinking that they were broke. So I replaced them, and it was still leaking. I could hear the leak, but I couldn't find it. So this thing, it would fill to like, hold on, let me see, about 1,000 psi. Filled it with 1,000 psi and just stop. It would, the pin would just go shake, because it wasn't building pressure. The air was escaping somewhere faster than the pump could actually pump. So I just had enough with it, and I said, hey, Vevor, I want you to either send me a new unit, I'll send the unit to you, or you give me a refund. Then they said, we don't want you to send the unit because it could get lost or whatever, some stupid excuse. So I said, fine, then I want a refund. So I'm going back and forth with them for like a week, and then they finally give me a refund, because they were saying, oh, we'll pay you $33 US, we'll pay you $120 US, and then they finally said, okay, fine, we'll give you your $300. So they finally give my $300, and I actually tried to fix this thing again, but I couldn't find it still. I still can't find the leak. But then I got a Yonghang compressor, which so far is working really good. I've had it for about a week or 2, and it pumps my gun at 30 seconds, or a minute, which this thing took about 10 minutes, maybe 5-6 minutes, something like that, but it works fine. I did notice that there's a leak in it, which I'm assuming it's a bad O-ring, because it'd seal, and then it would just go poof, and then it'd seal, and then be fine. So I know where the leak's at, and if I can't fix it, then I can just give it back to the eBay seller, because they'll, 30-day refund thingy. So far the Yonghang's working really good, and if it doesn't, then I'll give you all an update on that. But that's just my little complaint on this. It might work fine for you, it didn't work fine for me. So see you guys in the next one.